How are you all? Are you doing well? Okay. So, in the last class, what we have learned? Yes, we have learned about the alphabet. How many letters it consists of? 26 letters. And we have learned about vowels and consonants. So, children, in the last class, I taught you something. Did you remember? What did I talk? Yeah, a rhyme for you. Then did you learn that rhyme? Did you learn? Very good, children. You have learned it. I know it very well. And I have given some activity also. Did you complete that activity? Yes, very good. Okay, now I have come with a new topic for you today. Most interesting topic for you. Okay, children. Okay, then today's topic is about singular and plural nouns. So, what is singular noun? Let us see. First of all, we'll see the nouns. Nouns can be one or more than one, or we can say singular or plural. So, nouns can be divided into two. They are singular form and plural form. That is singular nouns and plural nouns. Okay, now let us see what is a singular noun. Okay, the word itself says that singular noun. Okay, so a noun which is one in number. Okay, what is a noun actually? You know what is a noun? What is a noun? I didn't teach you, no? But in the last classes you have studied about it. It's a naming word. It tells the name of something. Okay, so a noun which is one in number, the single one. Okay, that is called as singular noun. And then what is plural noun? The noun which are more than one in number. Okay, the nouns which are more than one. Okay, they are called as plural nouns. Okay, let us go for examples. Let us see the examples of singular noun. Okay, book. Okay, one book is a singular noun. Okay, for example, what is this? Chalk piece. How many are there? Only one chalk piece. Is it singular or plural? Yeah, it's a singular noun. Then, what about this? Is it singular or plural? Yeah, this is plural noun because there are 4 chalk pieces. Okay, and what is this? Sketch. What is this? Sketch. How many are there? Only one. So this is a singular noun. And they are more than one. So they are plural nouns. Did you understand the difference between the singular and plural? Okay, children. Okay, let us go through some examples. Singular is book and plural books. Chalk piece, chalk pieces. Watch, watches. Flower, flowers. Leaf, leaves. Okay? What is this? It's a leaf. So we will call it as leaf. And the plural is called as leaves. What? Leaves. And the next example is flower. I have taken one flower. So this is a singular noun. And more than one flower, this is plural. Okay, see, one watch. So this is a singular noun. 3 watches. They are more than one. So this is plural. Did you understand the difference? Okay. Now listen to me carefully, children. And the next one in number is called singular. We have learned about the singular and plural. Now we'll learn few rules for changing singular nouns into plural nouns. So there are some rules, children. We have to follow those rules to change the singular noun into a plural noun. Okay. First rule is changing of singular to plural. First rule is by adding S. What? By adding letter S. Okay, children. So, for example, you take one thing. Pencil. You know the spelling of pencil. P-E-N P-E-N-C-I-L, pencil. So to make it as plural, we have to add S at the end of this word. Did you see here? Yeah, pencils. Okay, next, sharpener. Okay, S-H-A-R-P-E-N-E-R, sharpener. Okay, if you add S at the end of this word, you'll get the plural form, that is sharpeners. In the same way, what is this, children? Eraser. E-R-A-S-E-R. If you add S at the end of this word, you'll get erasers. So the first rule is by adding S to the word, given word. Okay. Now we are going to the next rule. So what is the next rule? By adding ES at the end of the letter. Up to now we have added only the single letter, that is S. Now we are going to add two letters, that is ES. Okay. So we have to follow that rule, children. The nouns which are ending with O, S, X, CH and SH. Okay. So for which words you are going to add ES? For which words? You have to add before the words which end with these letters O, S, X, CH and SH. For example, glass. What is the spelling of glass, children? G-L-A-S-S. Glass. So with which letter it has been ended? Yeah, ended with S. So what you have to add now? You have to add ES to make it plural. Next, sketch. S-K-E-T-C-H. So I told you one rule, no? When it ends with CH, you have to add ES. Okay. Bench. B-E-N-C-H. Bench. It ended with CH. So you have to add ES. Okay. This is the second rule. And the third rule is by replacing Y with IES. By replacing means you have to remove the Y and you have to add IES to the word. Okay. Let us look at some examples. See, and one more thing, children. By replacing Y with IES, if there is consonant before Y, you have to observe one more thing. Before Y, there should be a consonant. Then only you are going to add IES. Before Y, there should be consonant, not a vowel. Okay. Baby. So, it ended with Y. So, you have to remove this Y and you have to add IES. And one thing you have to observe that there is a consonant before Y. Which consonant is here? Yeah, there is B, consonant B. And next one is fly. Here also you can observe one thing. Before Y, there is a consonant L. Okay, so you have to remove this Y and you have to add IES. That means you are making a replacement. Okay, next one is family. Here also the same thing. You will be replacing Y with IES. And you observe one thing, there is a consonant before Y. This is the third rule. So we have learned three rules up to now. The first rule is you have to add S at the end of the noun. And the second rule is you have to add ES. And the third rule is you have to replace Y with IES. But you have to keep it in your mind one thing. What is that? You have to see whether there is a consonant in front of the Y or not. You have to check it. Okay. And the next fourth rule is adding S if there is vowel before Y. Okay, children. You have to add S. Already in the first rule we have added S. And one more rule is there. You have to add S if there is a vowel before Y. So here I told you that before Y, you have to see if there is a consonant, you have to replace it with IES. But here, you have to add S if there is a vowel in front of Y. So let us observe. Key. So what is this? Key, because this is a single one. Only one key is there. If more than one keys are there, one key, if there is more than one key, you can say it as keys. So what is the rule here, children? So before Y, if there is a vowel, then you have to add S. In the same way, boy. So here there is Y, but before Y there is a vowel. So you have to add S. Okay, you have to add S. Next children, next rule is by replacing F or FE with VES. What? By replacing, you have to remove this F and you have to keep VES at the end of the word. Most of the children will do this mistake only. So, you have to learn thoroughly. You have to check it clearly and you have to learn correctly, children. Okay? Once you observe, what is this? Yeah, it's a leaf. What is the spelling of leaf, children? L-E-A-F. So, what did you observe at the end? Which letter is there? F. So, F should be replaced with VES when it comes to plural. L-E-A-F should be removed and VES should be replaced in place of F. Next is knife. K-N-I-F-E. Knife. F-E should be replaced with V-E-S. In the same way, wife. W-I-F-E. F-E should be replaced with V-E-S. So these are the 5 rules you have to follow when you are going to learn the singular and plurals. You should not make any grammatical mistake. And the last rule is there are some exceptions in which words change. Okay, word changes differently. So up to now we have just added some letter and we have replaced one letter with another. But here the word will change. Okay, you observe here. Child. When we are talking about one boy or one girl, we will call them as a child. Okay, when we are talking about more than one child, we will call them as children. Don't say childs. Okay, children. In the same way, if you are talking about one person, okay, man, when one male person, we will call them as man. And we are talking about more than one person, we will call them as men. Okay, it should be, the total word will be changed. And talk about foot. Okay, foot. And it should be changed into, if we are talking about one foot, we'll call it as foot. And more than one, we'll call them as feet. In the same way, tooth. We are talking about one tooth, we'll call it as tooth. And the total set is called as teeth. Not tooths, children. Okay, that is teeth. You have to follow this 6 rules when you are learning singular and plural. Okay, children. Now, next thing is, what you have to do is, I am giving you some homework to you. Okay, take your English notebook. Okay, and at the right side of your page, write down the main heading, singular and plural nouns. Singular and plural nouns. And you write down this. What is it? Up to here, you have to write in your notebook. You can take 2 pages and you can finish this. No need of writing rules, but you just learn them thoroughly. Okay. And one more activity. Okay. What you have to do is, in the notebook itself, you have to write the main heading, singular and plural nouns. Okay. So, here I have given you some words. Can you see these words, children? Can you see? Okay. Make 2 columns for each singular noun and plural noun. Now, list them out in these both columns. Okay. You have to write the singular noun in this column and plural noun in this column. Okay. Check it properly and write them clearly. Okay, children. So, in the next class, I'll be explaining what? I won't tell you. I'll come with one more interesting topic. Bye.